Entara Tassadar, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kylaris, and today I'm going to be bringing you a game between mTwNightEnD, from the same clan as the Muslim and Damaga, against GoOdy, who is an extremely highly rated Terran player on the ladder. I remember him being first, in fact, on the ladder for like a week or so, maybe a week back. But yeah, very, very highly rated Terran player. So hopefully we're going to see some good play from him and some good play from NightEnD as well. This is on Shakura's Plateau, and I actually, again, another new map from the map pool. So I did watch like for the first 5 minutes of this game briefly before, because I saw the replay or whatever. On SC2 replayed, and the tagline for it was just Colossus. So, okay, that might be a bit of a spoiler, but we'll see how it goes, because that doesn't really give me any indication of what happens other than Colossus. So yeah, this map is quite a big 4-player map. I'm not sure if it's on the 2v2 pool, I haven't actually checked, but it is indeed on the 1v1 pool. And the big concern that you're going to have as a player in this map is these destructible rocks in the back of your base, and they're in the back of every base, as you can see here from NightEnd's base and GoOdy's base as well. These back rocks actually do connect to an expansion, which is an interesting place, and then more back rocks in another opponent's base or potential opponent's base on horizontal cross positions from you. So if you do spawn in horizontally cross positions, it can be very interesting to exploit these back rocks, and even without spawning in those positions, you can still exploit the back rocks to take advantage of like a very heavy wall in here from a Terran player and things like that. So as we can see now, GoOdy's just getting up his orbital command. Very, very standard play. Grabbing a second gas, it's slightly early for a Terran, but it just means that he's probably going to be taking up, maybe going a 1-1-1 build or something like that. And NightEnD is just grabbing his cybernetics core at this point. So yeah, I said that I had watched the first 5 minutes of this game, so it's not too interesting. So I'm just going to run through the map really, as people may be unfamiliar with it. Oh my god, look on the mini-map, this expansion makes a really smiley face. Oh, that's fantastic. And so does this one, but he's got really wonky eyes. Look on the mini-map, quick. Anyway, okay, so we have these two Zelnaga watchtowers in the middle of the map. Not ideally positioned, I wouldn't mind having it here or whatever, but it's quite useful. Just to see if somebody's going to be sending units past or whatever. This natural's quite easy to defend, although that being said, I have had cases where I've been against Terran or whatever, and they've just sieged up here with like a medivac, etc., and just shelled it, which is annoying. But then again, that can happen on every frigging map, because whoa, what's going on with the FPS? Calm down. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, that can happen on any map because it's frigging Terran, so cool story, Terran. And yeah, so let's get right into this game. As we can see, NightEnD here is throwing down a second gateway. I imagine he's going to be going for like either 3-gate, 4-gate, or a robotics. I don't see... Oh, it must be a robotics now that I think about it, because the tagline was Colossi. So, yeah. And GoOdy here just placing this SCV here just to make sure that he can see when an expansion does try to be taken by NightEnD. Very good play there by GoOdy. It's always really advisable as any kind of player to have a scout at your opponent's natural just to see, depending on the map, you can see when they're moving out, which is always stupidly useful. You need to be doing that. You need to be scouting when your opponent is moving out. And whoa, what is with this lag? Seriously, this is friggin' ridiculous. I'm going to stop 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I know you didn't really see anything bad happening or whatever, but I just wanted to stop something. There was like some Raptor program in the background that was like tracking what game I was playing or something. I don't know. If anybody's got any knowledge of what the frig that is, please do tell me. This isn't the PC I normally use. This is my girlfriend's PC, and the only reason I cast on it is because it's got a widescreen. Anyway, we do see NightEnD has gone for this 3-gate build here. I'm imagining he's going to go for a robo anytime soon, otherwise the tagline is completely useless for this game. Nice positioning of this supply depot here by GoOdy in order to make sure that you can see if these rocks are going down, and it seems like NightEnD would still need to place a pylon by his rocks to make sure that they're not going down. It'll be sloppy played by NightEnD if he doesn't, because you'll never be too sure whether or not that is actually going to be under attack if you don't have a pylon there or a unit to spot. So this robotics bay is now going down, and we do see siege tech being researched for GoOdy, as well as a few more siege tanks coming out. Going to be a lot of siege tanks here, and it seems like he's got a Viking and a Medivac and Marines coming out as well. So I don't know, going to be using this Viking no doubt to do a bit of spotting for him, whilst he is able to shell away at whatever he needs to be able to shell away at. These units spread around NightEnd's mineral line here right now, just to make sure that they can cut off any kind of drops or any kind of Reaper harass, although it's moving into the mid game now, so Reaper harass is a lot less likely. So this is mainly for deterring any kind of drops that will come in and try and kill him. Mainly Hellion harass or Marine harass, depending on what a Terran does want to do, but I would suspect more than not Hellion harass, since they're ridiculous and awesome. Again, nice spread out of these units. Interesting that he would use these units actually, because normally I just put pylons on the side of things, but then again they can be quite easily sniped by tanks with spotting flyers as such as these. And we do see now GoOdy is moving across the map, also getting up his expansion as he moves across. Always good fundamental RTS tactics, setting up an expansion as you do move across the map. So now we can see NightEnd has got his expansion up. He doesn't have too many units. I really want to look at the unit counting station. He has 2 Zealots, 4 Stalkers and 3 Sentries against this big ball of units here. So this is looking very, very scary for NightEnd at this point. The GoOdy's setting up a bunker here, but he does have these units sieged right now. Also setting up missile turrets as well, so really trying to kind of hard contain NightEnd at this point. And using these flyers to spot, and oh my god, this is exactly what I just said before. What the frig's going on? These these tanks are shelling away at the base of NightEnd now, and it doesn't look like he can engage right now with these units. He doesn't have enough really in order to be able to take out this entrenched position, especially with a second bunker now going up. So just shelling away at this simulator and pylon. The pylon does go down, and is going to be in a bad spot here if this Nexus does go down. That would pretty much be GG. Oh, an Immortal now coming out, and he did warp in a few more Zealots in order to be able to try and fend this off. He really needs to swing this Immortal round. It'd be nice to actually use it on the high ground to try to pick off some of these siege tanks, and picking off that a CV as well that was trying to make a missile turret in the middle of his base. So NightEnd here being very, very patient with his attack. Very good play by NightEnd. Although he really needs to sort this out in order to be able to save this Nexus, and he is now moving in with the Guardian Shield, and this Immortal is taking out this siege tank from the high ground, although these Marines are raining down on the Immortal and it does go down. These units now trying to do a cleanup job, and that bunker does go down as well as the other units. Another Guardian Shield going down, not covering as much as he would like to, though he really needs to move a sentry to cover these units, but it looks like this is going to be cleaned up. He really needs to take this bunker out as quickly as possible. This SCV was repairing that siege tank, but it looks like that's going to be all she wrote for this attack, GoOdy, and saving the Nexus there. So again, very nice play by NightEnd, being patient with the attack, not moving in when he knew that it would have been a loss. He was just waiting for that Immortal to be able to bear some of the brunt of the damage whilst he moved his